Today, I have a very special gift I am so excited to share. So, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here, and thank you for being you. Today, I am going to read one of the free gifts from my library collection. You can explore all the free gifts. There's a bunch of PDF downloads and playbooks, and some of them have information or mantras or practices or insights or diagrams or just really helpful tools along the everyday healing journey through life. And they are really, really beautiful and fun and enjoyable, but they also have a lot of power and potency in the precision of insight and information and the effectiveness of the transformation they can create. So please feel free to explore my free libraries. I love being able to share this. They're really life-changing ideas, creatively and compassionately expressed in beautiful ways. So I'm very excited to share. This particular free gift is called Become Hooked on You with Love. So if you want to hop over to my website and download this PDF file, you can have this. You can read it on your phone or your computer or whatever technology you have, or you can print it out and have it with you. You can tape it to a wall or put it in a binder or have it in a folder or keep it on, by somewhere you see a lot, the passenger seat in your car or your nightstand by your bed, or taped on a bathroom mirror or somewhere so you see it, and it can become a practice that's integrated into your everyday life if it is something that serves you. And I want to share just a little insight about the power of this practice and the power of my own personal journey and the power of the work that I do and the power of the concepts and content that I share. When this was created, the neurobiology supporting my consciousness through navigational and regulational structures in my body mind was going through some unique challenges. Conscious explicit memories could not be created. So there was no memory of what had happened the previous day or the previous week or the previous month or the previous year. Severe amnesia. B, all of life could not be remembered in relation with a sense of self. I couldn't look back at certain experiences and be like, yeah, that happened and I'm also here. There was no sense of completion of past experiences with explicit recollection of them. There is severe chronic dissociative age regression, where the brain and the body were progressing through halted stages of neurodevelopment after suppressed childhood trauma had been uncovered and fully transmuted and processed. And there were over 100 implicit health challenges that were gradually being resolved after progressing through them over many months and many years. And I'm talking every type of challenge you can possibly imagine with mental health, emotional health, behavioral health, action pattern, habitual health, just the everyday habits, disruptions of eating disordered action patterns, so many different things, anxiety, panic attacks, insomnia, like literally you name it, any type of implicit health challenge, mental, emotional, action pattern, health challenge you can imagine was happening. And there's that. There's severe complex PTSD because of the suppressed childhood trauma from decades before and decades of really severe challenges that had happened during the other years of life. There was so many implicit health battles going on you cannot even possibly begin to fathom. Severe disruption of brain hemispheric balance and integrative connectivity, like a completely split brain, where some days the right brain was engaged and the left brain was nowhere to be found, and vice versa. A completely split brain. And dysregulation of every system, brain waves, circadian rhythms, hormones, neurotransmitters, respiration, digestion, literally every system was dysregulated. Every region of navigation throughout trillions of complex networks carrying navigational patterns and unconscious memories from all of life, all of it was in the absolute definition of disarray. It could not have been more the opposite of good health. And this free gift I'm about to share with you was written during this time in 2020 of profound healing and transformation. And the concepts shared in it were a key cornerstone, an important aspect of transforming all of it. And I want to make a note here and say that my journey has been completely on my own. The process of becoming known through implicit revelations, you can explore my documentary series that shares the journey that's led to the work that I do today. That journey was done completely on my own. There were no professionals assisting, no, therapists or coaches or guidance or neurologists or anything. There was nothing, no outside guidance or assistance whatsoever, every stage of my journey. There was one chiropractor who helped with some physical health challenges, and that was literally the only professional of any kind that was in service to my journey in the past 5 years. And so all of this journey of understanding and transforming all of these things I'm sharing about here and more, much more if you dive deeper into my work and my content creations, my libraries here, all of this journey has been completely on my own. And so when you're ready to reclaim your power, when you're ready to rewire your brain, when you're ready to liberate your consciousness, when you're ready to transcend what you've been given by life and ascend into a greater expression of your truest self, when you're ready to resolve the implicit health challenges, when you're ready to connect deeper with yourself, when you're ready to have power from within you, you receive guidance that gives you the power to have all the power you need moving forward. When you're ready to understand what's happening so that you have the awareness and tools to take with you for the rest of your life, not just surface level clues or insights that aren't actually allowing you to understand what you're experiencing. When you're ready to dive deeper and actually have guidance from a place that understands what it's like to experience it, understand what it's like to transform it, understand what it's like to go through the journey on your own, reclaiming your power from within. When you're ready to reclaim your power, when you're ready to have daily practices that support your well-being, when you're ready to lovingly liberate yourself, when you're ready to heal what needs to be healed and resolve what needs to be resolved and transform what needs to be transformed so that you can be more of who you really are, when you're ready for the next level, when you're ready for this, that's what my work is here to serve and support. And so the free gift I'm about to read here, which you can freely download, there's a wide collection of free gifts and libraries and playbooks, all kinds of magic you can explore. It's called Become Hooked on You with Love. And I do not have any conscious memory of writing this. So this is a profound moment in my own journey to read this. But I'm sharing this with you for a variety of reasons. One, go check out the free library because these gifts are awesome and can really serve and support you. And I would really love for amazing souls to be beneficially blessed through these expressions. B, I'm here to share as an inspiration of what's possible. Because sometimes we go through challenges and it feels impossible. And you say, I can't remember my whole life. How am I ever supposed to feel like myself again? You say, I'm going through dissociative age regression and my brain and my body are in halted stages of neurodevelopment from suppressed trauma that happened decades ago, and I'm in this all alone. You're going through something and you're like, I have such crippling panic attacks that I'll spend 2 hours in a state of hyperventilation, feeling like the world is going to end and no one understands. I'm going through this impossible challenge where I have such bad insomnia that I walk up and down the street all night long just to try and have some sense of grounded reality. And I'm the crazy person in the robe where neighbors are like, is she okay? I'm going through these challenges where some days I'm sobbing my guts out because my brain and my body are reliving unprocessed emotions and I have no grip on reality. And other days I'm so disconnected from my emotions that I could go through the worst thing and feel nothing. I'm going through these impossible challenges where I'm going through these inexplicable eating disordered action patterns where my hands are reaching for food and I don't actually have awareness of what's happening. And before you know it, at the end of that challenge, the end of that action pattern, I've eaten 50,000 unhealthy things
but I don't actually feel full. And I have no memory of eating it because there was all these action patterns projecting into reality and there wasn't lucid awareness in it. Or I have these eating disordered action patterns where I can't connect with the need to eat and I can't connect with the desire to enjoy food and I don't eat at all. That's binge eating or anorexia as one potential example of what I just described. I have this challenge where I just feel the most indescribable rage. And there's no words to describe it. It's in every cell of my body. It's not just I'm angry or upset. It's every cell of my body turns into the Hulk. And all I want to do is scream at everyone and everything. And even that is never enough to fully express the rage that I feel. And I don't know what to do about it. I don't understand it fully. I don't know how to respond to it. There's nobody that understands what I'm going through. And I have no clue what to do about this. I'm going through these inexplicable health challenges where you fill in the blank. And maybe they're really severe and all-consuming, or maybe they're minor and you're able to function, but they're there in the background. And so I'm here as a pillar to let you know that it is possible. It is possible to go through the worst things and come out the other side. It is possible to have the most complex implicit health challenges. And even if you've seen 100 health professionals and 1,000 different people who have never been able to understand you or actually provide help to resolve what you're struggling with, I'm here to let you know, hey, it's possible. And that's what I'm here to help with, because I get it. I understand it. I've been through it. I've been through it alone. I've been through it intensely. I've been through it chronically. I've been through it day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. And I was able to come out the other side. And I did it on my own, without anyone else, without any other person, without any other resource, without any other concepts other than the ones that I developed by myself. And that's why I'm here to share this, so that you can use the systems and the tools and the concepts and the practices and the techniques and the methods and the insight and the wisdom and the practices to permanently resolve these implicit health challenges. And if you're not going through a health challenge, my work also serves that journey of spiritual awakening and ascension and embodiment and expansion and evolving into an identity of unconditional love and profound presence and ascending and embodiment and evolution and expansion and fuller expressions. And you can dive deeper into other aspects of my work to find out more about that side. So my work serves two purposes: healing from something and expanding into something with the intention of loving liberation. And so I'm sharing this. One, hey, go check out on my free library because there's lots of magic. Two, I'm here to let you know that impossible is nothing. And if you're going through the worst things, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, as cliche as it sounds. And my work is here so that you can understand and transform what you're going through, and then evolve and expand into more of who you really are, because the implicit health challenges have nothing to do with who you are. The implicit health challenges, the disruptions of mental health, the disruptions of emotional health, the disruptions of health in your action patterns, those implicit health battles have nothing to do with who you are. And I'm here so that you can resolve those implicit health challenges and know who you are without them. And number three, I'm here to share this because this concept is powerful. These ideas are powerful. These practices are powerful. The wisdom in these words is powerful. And so I just invite you to explore this and see if this concept can serve your healing journey of living liberation. Whether you're healing from something or expanding into something, this idea can change your life. Become hooked on you with love. A free gift of love from my heart to yours. This is a free downloadable playbook, a PDF file.
You can download it from my website and read along or have it on your own, or you can just listen to this if you prefer just listening and not reading things. Become hooked on you with love, creating an unconditional identity through internal attachment hooks with unconditional variables of love and presence. Healing attachment systems heals all neurobiological data, including past memories and nervous system dysregulation, transforming the vibrational frequencies and connective wiring of cells within the unconscious body. Literally transforms personal life experience from the inside out. When attachments are hooked to elements of experience, such as I feel safe when I'm with my partner, I feel loved when I'm given gifts, I feel connected when I'm on the phone, I feel respected when I work a lot, then internal well-being is jeopardized due to dependence on conditional experience. Plus, sense of self encounters profound limitations. External hooks cause a conditional sense of identity, reducing the expansive nature of consciousness and limiting the ability for parts to feel truly free, present, whole, and internally connected. Where attachments are hooked, expansively influences sensations of personal identity. Hooking attachments inward towards self-essence liberates consciousness, heals neurobiological wiring on all levels, and transforms all corners of personal experience from the inside out. This means that the observational self of personal awareness is attached to or hooked on parts of consciousness creating the inner experiencer, rather than parts of consciousness being hooked on aspects of experience. The conscious self becomes attached to parts of the inner experiencer. The brain likes to have explanations for life's cause-effect relationships, creating an unconditional identity by meeting attachment needs for self, combined with embodiment of unconditional variables, instigates the greatest depths of healing imaginable. Profound restoration and incomprehensibly empowering liberation then engulf personal reality. Every moment is a wondrous opportunity for healing expansion. I tenderly invite you to courageously create a compassionate intention to plant energetic seeds of love inward towards your own miraculous being. Spend time with yourself in loving presence, breathing deeply and admiring the treasure that you are. Redirect attention away from automated thoughts and feelings towards gentle stimulus to welcome parts of your miraculous consciousness home to the present moment. Sensationally provide love for your wonder-filled inner being. Then strive to fulfill attachment needs by adding an unconditional variable. Connect with your breath and your heartbeat, allowing the awareness of your mind to feel into sensational presence with your physical body. Feel into the expansive space of your miraculous inner being. Allow the goodness of life's flexibly fluid flow to seep into your beauty-filled body. Embrace life force energy through expansive inhalations and soothing exhalations. Cleanse internal connections by extending loving invitations for atmospheric air to softly flood you, creating space for invisible magic to dance through your glorious being. With every breath, your internal realities are being flooded by a flourishing fountain of cerebral spinal fluid. Allow your emotional body to simultaneously feel flooded by a fountain of your own unconditional love and pure presence. Feel the vibration of your heart's wondrous rhythm, gently expanding into presence with the miracle of your own glory-filled existence. Find a space on your body where you can feel the beat of your heart, such as placing fingers on your neck or a palm over your chest. Amplify that connection by consciously shifting awareness towards that pulsation or beat within your body. Connect with your marvelously magnificent consciousness by bringing your awareness to this present moment, inviting all parts of your miraculous being to simply be right here, right now. Compassionately create space for lightness within your loving presence. Initiate self-connection through your mind, your observational self, through your body with your breath and your heartbeat, and your spirit, or parts of consciousness, mind, body, spirit. Relentlessly pour love inward, creating expansive space to liberate yourself with tender attunement and vulnerable self-reunion. Then playfully explore the following mantras, especially feeling their vibrational energies seep into your unconscious mind. Write them down. Create enjoyable note cards to leave in places you'll often see them. Print these pages and tape them on your wall or bathroom mirror or kitchen cupboard. Speak them aloud. Say them to yourself in a mirror and think them throughout your day. Allow them to become so familiar that your brain begins automatically suggesting them to you. This occurs through regular, repetitious practice. You are teaching your brain how to think, showing your body how to feel, and freeing parts of your miraculous self to harmoniously unite and bridge worlds with one another and with the present moment. Every part of you is worthy of unconditional love and presence. Take your time with this transformative process. Begin where you are. Love who you are. Celebrate how you are, and grow from there. You've got this. I believe in you infinitely, beloved soul friend. With love and light, in joyous gratitude, Kristin Windsor. Say it with me, soul friend. I am unconditionally worthy. I always have power. My time to shine brightly is now. I love the idea of embodying happiness. I welcome home every part of my miraculous self. Who I am matters in this world. The following mantras are examples of using an unconditional variable to grow attachments inward with an identity of love and presence to create a felt sense of attachment need fulfillment for the body-mind through the power of consciousness. In my breath and in my heartbeat, I am loved and celebrated. In my breath and in my heartbeat, I feel loved and celebrated. With every breath and beat of my heart, I treasure and appreciate myself. With every breath and beat of my heart,
I feel treasured and appreciated. In my breath and in my heartbeat, I am worthy, valued, and always enough exactly as I am. In my breath and in my heartbeat, I feel worthy, valued, and always enough exactly as I am. In my breath and in my heartbeat, I am safe and secure. In my breath and in my heartbeat, I feel safe and secure. Every breath and beat of my heart protects me and provides for me. Every breath and beat of my heart protects me and provides for me. In my breath and in my heartbeat, I am connected and supported. In my breath and in my heartbeat, I feel connected and supported. Every breath and beat of my heart creates collaborative community and vulnerable closeness within me. Every breath and beat of my heart creates collaborative community and vulnerable closeness within me. In my breath and in my heartbeat, I am accepted and respected. In my breath and in my heartbeat, I feel embraced and respected. Every breath and beat of my heart creates a freedomous opportunity for me to be myself. Every breath and beat of my heart creates a freedomous opportunity for me to fully be myself. With every breath and beat of my heart, I am allowed to be exactly me, exactly here, exactly now. With every breath and beat of my heart, I am allowed to be exactly me, exactly here, exactly now. In my breath and in my heartbeat, I am love and I am presence. I am present with my love. In my breath and in my heartbeat, I am love and I am presence. I am present with my love.
Thank you for joining me for this little mini playbook read aloud. Just going to share a few final notes. One, there's a variety of other free gifts that accompany this one. Some of them were mentioned in the playbook if you downloaded it and looked along. There's a free brain rewiring playbook, a loving liberation playbook, something that explores the vibrational frequency of stimulus because it mentions gentle stimulus in here. So a wide variety of other gifts, and most of those are from a few years ago, and then there's updated free gifts in the downloadable playbooks that I have in the video descriptions, and my video libraries, known documentary series, Implicit Revelations case study with a free downloadable playbook over 100 pages where I freely share the ideas and insights, some of them that I have gathered through the Implicit Revelations case study. You can explore all of those amazing free gifts. And then just a few personal final closing notes to reiterate something I said at the beginning of this. These ideas are transcendently powerful. As I was reading this, I actually had to pause it and step out to go have a moment of crying with mind blown, healing, loving liberationness. I do not have any conscious memory of writing what I just read to you. This was written in 2020 when Kristin's consciousness consultancy was becoming its own solidified concept. And I didn't have a solidified sense of self. I literally wasn't me. I literally was not me. I am me here right now, feeling like myself, flowing through my body mind that is perfectly constructed like from the ground up. And in 2020, I was not me. There was hundreds and thousands of complex health challenges, and my consciousness was not able to experience life feeling like herself. But she was working towards it every day and planting seeds and creating rituals to live happily ever after every day, even while going through these challenges. You can find out more about the living happily ever after in another of my things. You can search on the YouTube channel, Live Happily Ever After. Happily Ever After, there's some videos that will share more about that. It's a moment collector. You collect moments of living happily ever after. So living happily ever after doesn't have to be this big thing that's the end of the story. It's these little moments that happen on the journey. And so I literally do not have memory of writing what I just read you. And even reading it was really hard because the way that the language was put together is not the way that I write now because the brain hemispheres weren't integrated and language centers were in a very unique state of expression. And so even the way that this is written is not the way that I write now at all, like at all. It was kind of difficult for me to read. It was kind of wordy and weird. Okay, so here's the amazing thing though. What I just read to you was a concept of practicing social self-engagement with distinction and connection between the awareness of self and the experiencer of self, or the observational self and the experiential self, and practicing love and presence, distinction and connection, self-attunement, and creating a felt sense of attachment need fulfillment while growing attachments between parts of self, aspects of self-essence. And that exact concept is everything that I have been practicing every day and expressing in my work. And so course creations that I created way after this had that concept. And I remember creating creative connections. I remember writing these more recent things because all the implicit health challenges healed, but they use these concepts that had been practiced and expressed literally since before I can remember. I have no memory of writing what I just read, and yet that exact concept, those exact practices are how I got here. And they continue to grow and expand. And in all the updated work that I share where I completely feel like myself, these ideas haven't changed. And so I've literally been practicing, embodying, and expressing these ideas since before I can remember. Hashtag amnesia joke. And so just further this little outro here, these concepts are life-changing. Practicing them is life-changing them. Embodying them is life-changing them. Learning about them is life-changing. It shifts your entire experience from the inside out, no matter who you are or what you're going through. So I just invite you to explore my collection of free gifts. And of course, if any of this speaks to you, you can dive deeper. There's over a dozen loving liberation launchpads, self-guided journeys, courses, and programs through playbooks and videos. And I also offer one-on-one sacred soul sessions through one-time calls or multi-month personalized pathways. And my goodness, how these ideas have grown. And I'm so grateful to be here. And it's such a miracle. And I'm so thankful that the practice and process of nourishing body-mind attachments to cultivate loving liberation has grown me into who I am. Because I get to be more of me than I've ever known. And I want to give the journey of that loving liberation to you. And that's what my work is here to serve and support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Have a beautiful and blessed day of living liberation. Whether you're healing from something or expanding into something, magic awaits. And my work is here to support that and serve you in whatever way it can.